on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com. I'm Steve Kafin. It's a bad scene in much of Vermont after a day of intense rain and flooding. State public safety official Jennifer Morrison says there have been more than 100 rescues.
We are still in the earliest stages of this disaster. Our focus is on saving lives. There are areas that are still being evacuated, and there are life-threatening isolations that we are trying to identify and rescue.
In New York, Ed Nugent is reliving what happened to his daughter Pamela, who died in surging floodwater 2 days ago.
Tried to hold the car first. She couldn't grab it, and she tried to grab the bushes there. She couldn't grab them, and she just went right down the whitewater.
The high heat in the southwest is creeping further into other states, Colorado, Utah, and California. KCBS TV reporter Nicole Comstock.
Local fire departments are warning people to be extremely careful outdoors. Part of living in Southern California, right? So always important to keep in mind, especially if you'll be outdoors during the afternoon, to stay out of the sun as much as possible and stay hydrated.
Overseas now, CBS's Tina Kraus has more on the NATO summit.
We'll soon also be welcoming Sweden as a full-fledged member, so welcome to you.
President Biden cheered alongside his NATO allies after the Secretary General opened the NATO summit in Lithuania, announcing Sweden is next on deck to join the alliance after Finland became a member in April. But NATO's 31 nations are divided on how and when Ukraine might join their ranks. President Biden says the war needs to end first, or other countries risk being pulled into the conflict.
PGA officials before a Senate committee today defending that new deal with the Saudis who backed the LIV Golf Tour. Wisconsin Republican Ron Johnson says there are some things about it all that are indefensible.
The FBI, the United States government, the Saudi government is not being transparent with the 9/11 families. And I want to completely support the 9/11 families in obtaining transparency and the truth.
There's been another fatality linked to recalled Takata airbags, as we hear from Jeff Gilbert of affiliate WWJ Detroit.
The latest death in a 2003 Dodge Ram pickup. Eric Main of parent firm Stellantis says there are still 29,000 of these trucks on the road with airbags that can rupture in a minor crash.
That could send razor-sharp debris all throughout the vehicle, and it's a very dangerous situation.
And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 209 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.